Hi, y'all. New York Times bestselling author Jamie Brumfield coming to you live today to talk to you about my thoughts on Spinning Out and review of Spinning Out on Netflix. If you haven't seen the cover of the series in on Netflix, this is the poster. And so you've got Spinning Out. As you can see, it is probably about ice skating. So, okay, so when I first saw Spinning Out, I thought, oh no, it's a spin-off, or it's another thing about like cutting edge. Remember that movie in the 90s, I think, or the early 2000s called Cutting Edge, where you had these two on Toothpick, Toothpick. I still remember her saying Toothpick. Where you have these two contentious characters that were on the ice. They didn't necessarily care too much for each other, and they basically were like, but they had to be partners for their skating competition. So if you remember that, let me know in the comment section below. I believe it was called Cutting Edge. It was actually a pretty good movie. I actually liked it. It's one of those few movies that I've actually watched more than one time. And most of the time when I watch something, I'll watch it once. Unless I'm going to go back and do a spoiler review or something, then I'll maybe watch it twice to kind of get reacclimate myself to the story before I talk about it. But so interesting. It kind of reminded me of that in the very beginning. You've got these two characters, and so just so you know, there's going to be a little spoilers on this video, but not too much. I'm going to do my best to keep it minimal spoilers so you will want to watch the show. Definitely some good stuff in this series. I would say there are some trigger warnings in this series. Um, if you get triggered by mental illness or mental health, or uh, self mutilation, then you might not want to watch this because there is some of that in this series, and that's just basically a trigger warning. That's just real simple, probably important to talk about. You've got Kayla Scoldero, who is the female lead, and oh my gosh, I'm having a hard time finding his name. Your male lead, I believe. One moment here, we'll find it. But it's not him, it's Will Kemp. Okay, so you've got your leads. It's not necessarily the way they normally list the stars, but you've got some really great people in here. You also got Willow Shields and January Jones in there. Caitlin Lieb, who you've probably seen in some others, she plays a small role in there as well. So there's a lot of different characters in the series. And Johnny Weir, Will Kemp, Mitchell Edwards, um, David James Elliott. So you got some really great people in here. Oh, and I should not forget Amanda Zhao, who actually did a really good job in this series. She did really awesome. Okay, so did, I mean, pretty much everyone did. It was a really great. Okay, so as far as acting goes, spot on. Really good acting, really down to earth characters, really characters you can get into and really support and really love, and really care about where they go with their story. So that's really good. I think that's pretty awesome. And then you've got, having the hardest time verifying that uh, actor's name. Why am I having a hard time with that? Okay. So I apologize for a moment here while I look this up, but let's just keep talking and then we will. Why are you not here? Okay, so anyways, I'll get his name here towards the end of the video. Okay, so Spinning Out. Here's my take on Spinning Out. It's a lot of drama. If you're not in the mood for drama, then I would say wait until you're in the mood for drama to watch this, because there is a lot of drama in this series. There is some major is Evan Roderick. Sorry, I was having a hard time finding the characters. Okay, so yeah, Kaya Scodelario as Kate Baker, and then your secondary character. is Evan Roderick as Justin Davis. Sorry, I needed to find his name for you. Okay, so but there's a lot of great actors in there. There's 10 episodes in the series. And so what happens is you've got these two characters, Justin and Kate, who really don't like each other. For whatever reason, they don't like each other. Kate has her own issues going on. Justin has his own issues going on. And these just kind of, when these two meet, it just really, they bump heads. They have met in the past, so that's probably one of the reasons why they have issues as they start getting together. And so then you're going through and you're watching the series, and things start to unfold basically, and you start to see why. Kate and her mom both have bipolar disorder. They're both on medication, and Kate has seen from her mom's perspective, she's seen her mom spin out, and so Kate does everything she can not to spin out herself. So she's very regimented. She's she's very focused. They were all. It's a family of 3 girls who are all ice skaters. Mom was an ice skater before she had Kate, and then now Kate's little sister is also an ice skater. So you've got this family, and they're all surrounding ice skating, and then you've got the struggles that come along with being a middle class family, or just above poverty level family, trying to make it as an ice skater. And then you've got Justin, who comes from actually a wealthy family, who has all the breaks that he can have. But he's also had some pain, and he's also had some struggles in his past that makes his character endearing to you. So you've got 2 really great main characters who you connect with, and as you watch the series unfold, you root for them. And I'm not going to give you any more. I think I kind of compared it to a movie that we saw in the 90s, and I kind of gave you that piece, and then a few other minor spoilers. I don't want to give away too much because it really is a good show. But if you do have those triggers, then you may want to consider skipping it. Me personally, I liked it. I would not say I loved it. I liked it. I thought it was really well done. I would say 3.5 to 4 for a rating on a 5-star rating. And I would say about a 60% on a 100% rating. Do I recommend watching it? Yes. Is it family? Maybe for older kids that kind of can understand the mental health piece of the series, because that does play a strong role in the first season. And so, like I said, if there's that trigger for you for any reason, then you may not want to watch it because of that piece, because it really is a huge part of the plot in the first season. That and the romance, or lack of romance, or romance. Watch the series, find out. Okay, so what did you think about season 1 of Spinning Out? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'd love to hear it. If you don't get to comment during the live stream, I always check back on my comments and try to respond to as many as possible. So let me know what you thought of Spinning Out on Netflix. And did you agree with me, or do you disagree? Did you feel differently about it? That's perfectly fine. I love having conversation around these kind of things. That's what this community is all about, is having that open conversation. That's why I go live for most of my videos, because I want that conversation back and forth. All right, so thanks so much for tuning in. I am New York Times bestselling author Jamie Brumfield. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the bell to get notified when new videos become available. And give this video a like and comment down below. I look forward to reading your comments. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you on the next video. Y'all have a fabulous, fabulous day. Bye.